Okay, guys, I'm back. I got all ready, trying to save, like I said earlier, trying to save a little bit of time with um, my YouTube so that I don't have a whole bunch of nonsense, if that's possible. Anyway, I'm doing my snowman, or I'm doing my cotton balls for snow with this guy. Uh, let's get let's get some in the middle here right off the bat, and then I will pour some right onto it. We're just gotta be careful. I don't want to get resin. Once I start playing with the resin, I don't want to touch these guys again. Um, a little bit more here for the in between, and then we'll start pouring right into the oh, let's see. I had a little pokey. Where did it go? Here it is. That'll work. I think I'm going to have to pour resin onto that, but that's all right. A little bit won't hurt. Between the two, okay. So let's get our snow covered in resin. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. You can. I think I have got it zoomed as far as I can get it zoomed. Let me check before I get my fingers all full of gunk. Oh, a little bit more. Let me move the camera a little bit. Okay. Let's see a little bit of what I'm doing. And all I did was just pour resin onto the snow, or onto the cotton balls. Then I saturate it. Now I did make about 4 ounces, and I put a little bit of silver glitter in it so we get the sparkle of the snow. And then I'll add a little bit more on top while I'm decorating. I'm going to go over the edge because obviously I've still got it in. I still do have it in the mold. I was kind of hoping to keep it contained a little bit. So the mold is poured in a kind of a crystal, a little bit of a blue. So I have just a little bit of the snow that'll go over the edge to hopefully I know I had a better pokey tool here a minute ago. What did I do with it? This has got junk all over it. I don't want to use it. Okay. And bring the snow down just so the mold, when I take it off, can still separate from it. And then I'm going to turn this around, get the back side, and let's see if I can get some how to get it around this side right here, beside the tree. I'll tell you, I might have mentioned it when I first come on and showed you. That was quite the chore. I thought I was going to have to go in and have my grandson strong arm him. But I figured out that once you get it down a ways, you got to figure out how to twist the mold a little bit in order to, or twist the resin on the inside in order to get the seal broke. Make sure that these are completely cold before you start tearing them apart. That's take them apart, otherwise you could probably break the mold, or not break the mold, break the object that you got the hat, and that might twist off if it's not handled very well. And a little bit more, and we will be kind of done with the snow, and then we'll start decorating. Sorry, I keep concentrating. I think I mentioned to somebody last week, or asked, do you guys find yourself, after doing this, especially after a while, that you're talking to yourself even when you're just working? I found myself doing that the other day. Okay, we're still, I don't want to move it too much because I've got resin right here, and I hate to bring although it's silicone underneath there, so it'll come out. I'm not going to worry about it. Make it like a little snowbank here behind here. Wish I had a lamppost. I'm going to have to go to Dollar General or something before I do the next one. Just not Dollar General. I think it's Dollar General. We've got a brand new one of those dollar stores. It's been, well, I can't say it's brand new. It's probably been here 2 years. I've never stopped in it. It seems like when I'm going to town, I always have something else I've got to be doing, and just don't take the time to stop. And I know a lot of girls get a lot of that glass lady. She was doing Christmas trees, tall Christmas trees the other day. Gorgeous. She does such good work with her glass work. Now I need a little bit more cotton yarn. I probably almost, yeah. I don't know how much actual resin these snowman takes or the tree takes. Probably have enough to do another tree. I'm done here. Get enough resin in so that it sets up. Okay, so I think we've got sufficient snow. A little bit that goes over the mold so that I can actually get this out of the mold. Pour right there. Looks like there's some dry cotton. You want to make sure you get it all. And I think one of the other trees that I got from into resin probably work a little bit better than this one. This one's kind of short and squatty, but it's the crystal one, so that's what I wanted to do to begin with. Okay. So I'm going to take my gloves off and put some dry gloves on. And try to get some decorating done before it goes too bad. This is a little bit dry yet over here. Sometimes it looks dry and it really isn't, but we've got space in the mold. Okay, let me get some clean gloves on, guys. I've resorted to wearing an apron in an attempt to not destroy my clothes. Okay, I hope I've got the sound on. Let me see. Yep, lights on. Okay. See, this is so. With doing the clear, I don't even know if you can see the crystal effect and stuff. And try to get. Can't move. I guess I'll have to move this over. Let's move this over. Okay. All right. So until my hands kind of dry, let's start sticking some of these things on here. I've got some candy canes. Of course, you got to have candy canes at Christmas time. And some little bells and some big bells. I also have some lights. I attempted to put on the tree, but it just wouldn't hold. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to just sprinkle them around the bottom. It's like the birds took them off the tree. Nobody liked the lights on the tree, so we'll just sprinkle it on the ground and pretend like they just picked all the lights off. And let's stand the candy cane up a little bit better. Now, like I said, I think we're doing this. I'm going to do the other one, and I'm pretty sure that the taller tree, the tall, slender tree, might look better. That tree would be taller than the snowman. Okay, so let's hold off on that for a bit, and let's put some packages by the tree. And I know I'm doing this with no gloves on, but I'm not touching resin. I'm just kind of putting things in here. And I guess the snowman can have, let's get a little package over here. And a willow. Let's do that. We really need to have all over the place, don't we? Goodies surrounding. Oh, there's a yellow one. Let's do a yellow one with this one. And this is an ornament that would have come down off the tree. And a bell. And a little guy snowman right there. Okay. Let's drop some bells, some of these tiny dinky little bells. I can't believe I got such little ones this time. I do have some big ones to put in here if we want some big ones. We want more packages back here. Come on, we can use a light. We can use a light bulb right there in the front. And another candy cane over here. You know what? I'm going to put you on hold. You kind of see what I'm doing. Again, I'm trying to save my gigabytes so that I can get a good thing. So I'm going to put you on hold while I finish this. Be back.